Well, Liam, weekend off for you. What's your plans this weekend?
Well, we'll have to see. Maybe we'll take a non-league game, but we'll see what happens with that.
Right. Well, I'm off to see 007.
Right.
The Metro Centre on there Saturday night, and 007 just happens to be the number of goals Aston Villa scored in the last two games, which is a big worry for Newcastle on Monday night, isn't it?
Definitely. I mean, Villa have done alright this season, haven't they?
Yeah.
The likes of Agman Lahore and people like that. And I think they're dangerous opponent, but at St James's Park, I think any team Newcastle can beat on if the right players are obviously available.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody's saying that Aston Villa is going to be a different kettle of fish from West Bromwich Albion. I think but there again, it's all about what Newcastle do. We got Thursday's Chronicle. Spoke to Joe this morning. He'd been down watching Tottenham in Arsenal on Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. Come back at 6 o'clock on the 6 o'clock train this morning. He reckons that Michael Owen and Michael who, and I said how's Michael doing? Michael Owen and Nicky Butts will be training and in contention for Monday night, which would give him a few problems, really, wouldn't it?
Well, definitely in terms of Michael Owen, I think that would. Does he break up the shoulder? Mm-hmm. Martin's thing hasn't been fantastic, but it's been doing all right. It's been getting goals, but even when Newcastle were playing so badly, and all the crisis when St James's Park was crumbling around, Michael Owen was still scoring goals, wasn't he? Yeah. So that's Michael Owen for me, probably he's an automatic choice.
Yeah.
But then again, if you've got him on the bench, then he can come on and score, within a heartbeat. Nicky Butt, whether he would have played even if he'd been fit against West Brom after the Sunderland sort of clanger when he chopped the lad down and they scored from the free kick. I don't know. I mean, Nicky Butt's got so much respect in the game. Can you drop an established sort of England national Premier League title winner, all that with Man United? Can you do that? Well, it's debatable. But whether he brings him straight back in, I wouldn't. I don't think Nicky Butt would be too happy sitting on the bench, would he?
No. Then just looking, I thought I'd give him a good boost because I know how much Habib Beye is your man. Joe saying I didn't realise how good Habib Beye was. And to be fair, when he came from Marseille, I'd hardly heard of him. I can't remember. I think he did play against Newcastle in the
UEFA Cup, yeah.
I didn't realise how good he was, but obviously a fantastic player. And Joe's saying he didn't realise how good he was.
Well, it didn't take him long to sort of win the Newcastle United fans over, did it, last season? Through all the sort of doom and gloom at the start, but he did. I mean, don't forget he's 31 as well. He's not a spring chicken, so he's making the most of what he sees as a real sort of slice of the big time here. I think he appreciates all the madness that goes around. He understands how passionate the fans are. He's played at Marseille, so it's similar there. I think they're nutters as well on this. So.
Oh yes.
You'll know you've been down there to cover the game, haven't you? So. Yeah,
it was an amazing experience at Marseille actually. Just looking at the rest of the game for I spoke to Sir Leslie last week when he was up in Martins.
Yeah, he just welcome him to the exclusive sort of number 9 club. He thinks he can be, for all his injuries and for all his sort of problems and for all the managers that he's played on, he thinks that Martins can come back and with the sort of high goal scoring charts.
Yeah. After we'll find it difficult to get adjusted. I suppose the fans are as well Monday night, but. Presuming, after what happened last weekend, presuming Sunderland lose at Chelsea and Newcastle beat Aston Villa, Newcastle will have the same number of points as Sunderland. And this after a lot of our colleagues after the weekend, had Newcastle written off forever, really. Then Sunderland with a new power in the northeast and all that. It just just shows how one result can change things. And we said Tuesday night was a vital game for Newcastle. But, if Newcastle can beat Aston Villa and then they've got Fulham and Wigan, they can, the whole situation could change, couldn't it?
Well, definitely. Back-to-back wins gives you plenty of confidence, doesn't it? And the old I hate wheels on cliches, but confidence breeds wins, wins breeds confidence. And 3 points would be absolutely massive as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think if Newcastle get the 3 points on Monday night, it would be a fantastic result for them. And here's hoping, but all I can think at the moment is that 007 film.